All right. What's up, guys? RK here again, and in today's minisode, we're going to be talking about a basic aquaponics system design. So we talked about the basics in the last minisode, and uh, the gentleman that I was helping out, he said, you know what, it'd really help me out if I could see a drawing. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, if you just go to aquaponicsforeveryone.com, you can actually see the video of the drawing, um, but I'll try to explain it as well so you can understand what I'm saying. So this first design is like the most basic design that you can do, and you have a fish tank, you have a grow bed, and then you have a pump to pump the water from the fish tank to the grow bed, and then you have some sort of drainage to drain the water from the grow bed back to the fish tank. Now, the problem with this design is the water will go up and down, right? So let's say the water was here, you fill up the grow bed, then your fish tank will go all the way down here. And sometimes when you're doing aquaponics, let's say you're just not checking or whatever, like sometimes your water just evaporates a little bit, you lose some water in your fish tank, and then so maybe your fish tank is halfway filled, and then you fill up your grow bed, and then all of a sudden your water is way down here in your fish tank, and your fish are just swimming sideways trying to still be able to breathe, right? So this is the most basic design. If you're just getting started, you want to try something basic, do this design, get it going. In the other video, we talked about the different types of filters that you can have in your grow bed that will actually grow the plant food, right? So you can do some sort of rocks. You can just have a raft floating at the top of the grow bed, and there's different ways that you can filter, but this is just the most basic design. Now the next design has a fish tank, a sump tank, and a grow bed. Now the thing with this one is this drainage pipe here in the fish tank will constantly set the level of the water in the fish tank. So in this one, the water doesn't go up and down in the fish tank, so your fish are always good to go. They'll always have enough water in the fish tank, right? They don't have the same problem with the water running low like in the other design. This one, you do all the pumping to the grow bed from a sump tank. So if you'll see in the design, the pump pumps all the way up to the grow bed, but also the pump pumps to the fish tank, right? So whenever the water comes in the fish tank, it drains to the sump tank, and you pump the water up to the grow bed, and it drains back to the sump tank, right? So you constantly have the water moving in the fish tank, so the water is getting oxygenated and whatnot from the pumping, but you're also pumping water to the grow bed. So you just want to make sure that you have enough water in your sump tank again to fill up the grow bed and have enough water to keep pumping. Now the water will just continually move from the fish tank to the sump tank, but depending on what kind of growing system you're doing in the grow bed, it will determine how much water is going to the sump tank. Now in both this grow bed and the other grow bed, you're always going to have some sort of standing pipe inside the grow bed that sets the level of the grow bed, right? So if you're doing media, meaning you have some sort of rocks or something like that, you want about an inch or two of dry rocks at the top, because you don't want the rocks to be wet facing the sun, and you start to grow algae, and that's a problem, right? So inside the grow bed, there's a standing pipe that sets the level of the water in the grow bed. So you pump the water in, it goes up to the level of the standing pipe inside the grow bed, and then it drains out, goes back to the sump tank or to the fish tank. Alright, I hope that helped. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me, and help you get started.